router. First is router, then modem. If possible, I will tell 1 or 2 points about a firewall and VPN. VPN is also most frequently asked question. Otherwise, I will go to OSA layer. Yeah. Before that one, guys, I want to ask one question. Do you have a class tomorrow morning? Like a communication session like that? Hmm? So okay. So either we can try. So I will tell about it. Okay. So here it is router. Of course, bridges is there, bridge and all, but I will want to go for a router only. What is a router? Router is a inter-networking device. Router is a inter-networking device. It is an intelligent device, and it will understand both IP address and routing information also. It works with logical addressing. Okay. The router is an intelligent device. Okay, it understands logical addressing. Okay, so IP addresses, protocols, all we will understand. Okay, next it is a inter-networking device. Router is a inter-networking device. It connects two or more networks. Using hub and switches, we can form a network. But you want to connect two or more different networks. What we need a router. Routers works in both LAN and WAN communication. LAN side communication is there. WAN side communication means you have your own LAN communication. You want to communicate from your LAN to WAN, wide area network. So we need a router in that cases also. Router is a layer 3 device. Is a OSA layer, network layer. Router, the word came from root. Word came from root. Router, actually it is a router. Root means path. Actually not a router, it is root means path. So what is this? So what is root? Means path. And then what is this router will do? Router shows best path to reach the destination. Router shows best path to reach the destination. This router uses routing tables. Routers uses routing tables to know how to reach the destination. Okay, routers using routing tables to reach the destination because there is information, right? Routing information is available in the routing table. Router uses routing tables to get to know how to reach destination, or we can use router using routing tables to okay. Again, I will go back. Okay, guys, route means path. Router shows best path to reach the destination. You have to travel from one place to another place. Okay, you have to travel from in my PC to google.com, my PC to facebook.com, my PC to yahoo.com, my PC to youtube.com. So how to reach those servers? Okay, there is some storage servers are there, servers are there. I open Gmail account somewhere. the Google mail server is there. How to reach? How to reach? Who will tell? The routers will tell. Routers will tell how to reach the destination. Then routers uses a routing tables. It's a tables used to know how to reach the destination. These routing tables can be created manually. So, okay, can be created manually. And these routing tables also can created automatically using routing protocols called dynamic routing protocols. What are these dynamic routing protocols? Are RIP version 2, EIGRP, OSPF, BGP, ISIS. These are the dynamic routing protocols. Of course, it is not a CCNA class, but it is a small introduction to very simple router. Guys, again, router, of course, switch and router both are intelligent device. Router understand logical addressing. Router is internetworking device. Already in the first yesterday, starting only I told no. What is internetworking? That time only I told. So I use a router there for an internetworking concept. So because of router is a internetworking device. It connects to our more networks. So router also connects from LAN to WAN. Okay, it works in a both LAN and WAN communications. Layer 3 device it's a network layer. Guys, in this world, there are several routers are in this world. There is several routers are there. If you want to reach your destination, which is in the internet, so much of distance it is, you are reaching their distances from jumping from one router to another router. For example, you are at home, you have to reach railway station, bus stand, or somewhere you have to go to office, college. So you have to travel from one place to another place, one bus stop, next bus stop, then so you have to change the paths, right? Next one is small point, even so time is going on, but I'm not able to go very plainly. Okay, that is a pollen. So stories are important to understand the concepts. Guys, router shows best path to reach destination based on different factors it calculates and tell the better position. For example, I have a narrow road. So on narrow road, I cannot travel faster. In a broad road, I can able to travel faster, like a highway. Highway, you can go 70, 80, no problem, right? If it is a narrow road, only 20, 30, 40 kind of stuff only, right? So you cannot go much faster even, it is empty. One thing means bandwidth. 50 Mbps, 100 Mbps, what is the link bandwidth? So it will best win is always higher the bandwidth, so faster you can able to travel. Second one, you have a higher bandwidth means you have a main road, broad road is there. So morning 6 o'clock, no traffic. 7 o'clock, 1 or 2 vehicles. 8 o'clock, somewhat 10 vehicles. 9 o'clock, forget about it. 10 o'clock, to go back and stay in your home only. Why? That much traffic jams. People knows from different cities also there. So if you see any big cities like yeah, of course Delhi or Mumbai, Hyderabad. So it's traffic is a most common. If one day is traffic is not there, that is a really wonderful day that day. Okay. So point is, so again, some people see the traffic effect and corona time no traffic. Maybe in some people mind if corona is a better days. Okay, for some people because of no traffic. Okay, right? Okay, guys. So traffic, if more traffic increases, not a good path, right? More traffic, more delay. Again, delay is there. Traffic and delay. Bandwidth, big bandwidth, less bandwidth. Sometimes the road is not having proper linkage. Means road is under repair. Sometimes barricades, some blockages are there. So what it is? Okay. Okay. It is can be a blockage. So like a sometimes links are good. Sometimes link status is not good. Okay. So like this, sometimes number of stops are high. Like a number of routers to cross is also very high. Similarly, this router and routing protocols or routing protocols will create a route path, okay, in the routing tables based on the different factors. For example, RIP build a routing table, RIP protocol build a routing table based on the number of stops. Like a number of hops means number of routers to cross from source to destination. Shortest path means the number of routers. OSPF opens shortest path first. It create a routing table based on the link bandwidth. It based on the bandwidth. Open shortest path first is higher the link bandwidth, so faster you can able to travel. EIGRP is an enhanced interior gateway routing protocol. EIGRP, enhanced interior gateway routing protocol. It will create a routing table based on the all other factors, including number of hops, link status, traffic, okay, delays. Yeah, these are all things. Okay, different metrics. Okay, guys. So we are in our home. We can able to reach something like a google.com, facebook.com kind of stuff, right? So look at here. I'll give you two commands. One is a ping command. Ping google.com. What is a ping command, guys? Ping is a command to test the connectivity between source and destination. So from my PC, can I able to connect ping to the google.com or not? But I'm not typing IP address of google.com. I'm giving name. The first of all, I will get IP address. Then I will communicate with the IP address. Okay. Yes, I can able to send a packet and receive a packet using ping command. Not web browsing I'm doing. Okay, just for showing how to ping from here. And also you can take this IP address. Second time you can ping it again. Okay, so just for a thing, so I will put a user one. Okay, so guys, this is the ping. If you got a ping reply from the destination IP address, means ping is successful, means connectivity is there, no problem at all. So I know how I can able to reach google.com. Now I know I can able to reach google.com. So I'm getting reply from google.com IP address, means connectivity is there. I can reach google.com. But I want to know how I reach google.com. I want to know how I reach google.com. I think you got the point, guys. Ping will tell you, are you able to reach this destination or not? Are you able to reach this destination or not? Okay, so one like different ways we can use the words sentences. So I'm using like this. Ping will tell you, can you able to reach this destination or not? Trace RT will tell you how you reach the destination. Trace RT. The first one is anyway I type google.com, www.google.com. Then I'm getting an IP address of google.com, but this time I'm getting different IP address. Do not worry, depends upon um, the next way connectivity it is. Guys, first the packet is going, the trace RT, the packet is first from my PC to my router, my PC to my router to my ISPs, their routers, and ISP routers again means in their routers first of all means my PC to my internet router to my ISPs connectivity ISP router to further, and like that it will travel from one place to another place, another place to another place. Finally, it reaches the destination. So finally, you have to reach your destination by 30 hops. Hop means like a jump or a router. Okay, each jump means each router you are jumping. One router to another router, you are traveling from one router to another router. Because of WAN means WAN or internet, it is a networks of network. Internet is a networks or network. Different networks means different internetworking devices like a routers are there. So you have to travel from one place to another place. Yeah, tell me. Okay, okay. Why it is not muting? Okay, okay. It happens. Aishwarya came. Okay, guys, finally I reached the destination. See, I am from my PC to this router to this router, this router to this router, and like this. Finally, I reach my destination. With the 12 steps, I reach the destination. Within the 12 steps, I reach the destination. Why it is taken 12 steps? Okay. By 12 steps, I reach the destination. Okay. So same thing, you can type TRACERT, youtube.com, facebook.com, w3schools.com, javatpoint.com. Okay, so anything you can put it. So you will know how you travel and finally how you reach it. Okay, so how you reach the destination will tell by TRACERT. Okay, so what are the things? It is showing numbers, that is number of routers you cross to reach the destination. Two commands I told, so try to remember.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, is it possible for us to get the location of our IP address, like where that
Physical
particular
location.
IP, yeah, physical location of that IP address?
There is a possibility is there. There is a possibility also.
Sir, I am asking, can we check the location of our IP address?
Means
And
physical
if
location, right? You are asking address.
yes, sir.
Yes, I'm telling you, there is a possibility is there.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, how to check? Yeah, possibility is there, but how to do it? So Larry Lawson. Who is this Larry Lawson? think he's somewhat a co-founder, I think. Okay, maybe not. Video game cartridge founder. Okay, yeah. So here it is. Something like a certain website are there. Who is it? Trace IP, IP address locations like that. Okay, different. What is my IP address.com? OpenTracker.com. Some certain websites you try one by one. Okay, what you will do? Take some IP address randomly from here. First of all, try from here and here. Public only. This is private. Okay, don't go to this IP address. From here you can try. Up to here you can try. This is our private. Okay, Google does not know about this IP address.
Yes.
Okay. Copy
Yes, sir.
this one of the IP address and find out what is the physical location of the IP address. But it is sometimes little danger. It is IP address. It is currently showing state is California. This is direct Google I'm putting here. So California state Google. So organization Google LLC.
Okay, sir. Yeah, understood. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So this is our. I just make it a small letters because of it is crossing that page. Actually,
Sir,
Google. Yeah.
sir, if someone using VPN for hiding his IP address, so can we check his original real IP address?
No, no, no. So actually, if you are using a VPN, not a VPN, you don't get traced easily. Okay. That is a blaming this, like you have to use a VPN, so then you can be hided, so then no one will attack you. Guys, if you want to use anyone, so my personal suggestion is, if anybody using a VPN, please check the authenticity of a VPN service providers. So you are using mobile VPNs, so compulsory check it. What is their authenticity, which organization it is. Okay, certain VPNs, if you are connected, it means you are giving your data, every secret you are sharing to someone. So who is want to hide their self? The right? Who is want to, like people who want to hack?
Hacker.
They use multiple VPNs. They use a multiple VPNs. They will go to jump from one VPN to another VPN. Another hackers are not a single user. Hackers in the community. So they use a different places. Different VPNs are there. Okay. So they will jump from one place to another places. So then they cannot able to trace back. Okay. If you are open a google.com, google.com does not know who are you, because you are communicate with a public IP address which is taken care by ISP. So you google.com knows up to your ISP, up to that particular IP address. He cannot know who are you. Okay, he don't know who are you. But there is a chance. There is a chance. Immediately, like you open a certain site, some dangerous site, or you want to do some social media attacks. So whenever you post something, people immediately want to trace. So they'll put a one trace packet. So they will reach up to your ISP. In ISP, there is a pat logs are there. Logs are there. Through the logs, they can able to share it. So they have a dealing with the, if they have a dealing with the ISPs. So of course, for a certain security organization only, ISP relieve their logs. Not for hackers or not for random person, not for any politicians also. Only security, like for example, INA, it's a security, right? SIT is there, security. FBA, for example, America, FBA, NIA. So it's like a so NSA. It's different security organizations, governmental organizations are there. So cybercrime police departments. So they will get this information. So what they will do, they will trace back in general. We are getting hacked if you are open any link, okay, any dangerous links, certain URLs, like a tiny URL, small links are there. If you open this Flipkart link, there is a wheel, run the wheel, you'll get a big voucher, free gift, free laptop, free something it is there. Or 500 rupees, you will get a 5 items. So you will open that link, forward that link to your Amazon.com or Flipkart.com. You paid an amount entirely you are exposed to someone. Okay. If you want to try, I have tried physically so many years back. You can try like this. Okay. Social media hack with a black track. Now black track is gone. Now the name is Kali Linux.
Linux.
Okay. How to use this Kali Linux to access the some social media kind of stuff like Facebook hacking. Just video is enough. Okay, I use earlier name backtrack, so how people can able to grab your username, password and details. Okay, just for fun we done in a friends manner only, but later we didn't touch it because we don't touch that friends people kind of stuff. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, that's a good thing, guys. One is a ping command and a TRACERT. TRACERT will tell you how you reach the destination. So this is basically about your router, and I didn't add this router and pictures also. You already know Internetworking Device. Guys, are you able to tell about the differences, hub, switches, routers? I will tell modem, then I will, okay. The last one in the devices, I want to tell about a router only, and so many other devices are there. Guys, modem is a very simple. It is a modulator and a demodulator. Modem is a modulator and a demodulator. What is a modulator, guys? So we want to send our signal for a very long distance or by a particular secure channel, then we have to modulate the signal and send it. And when you receive, you have to demodulate. For example, you know, FM radio, AM radio, your voice signals will be modulated into the FM frequency and sent to the air, right? You have a FM radio to receiver. You tune to that particular frequency. This carrier signal will be eliminated and original signal will be generated. So this is modulation and this is demodulation. In our network, we are using a local network, right? So we are not communicating very long distances. We are communicating within our network, in our network. So that is why we are using simple digital signal communication only. But you have to send your signals to the ISP to these router switches. Very long distance packets has to travel from one place to another place, right? Longer distance is there. So what it will do, the modem converts your digital signal to analog signal. Earlier days, we have a telephone signals are there, telephone wires. Through the telephone wires, we are able to send these signals. Okay, telephone wires, the base communication signal system is different from our computer signal communication. So what will happen? The modem will convert your binary digital signals to analog signal, which we can able to transfer through telephone. What is the nowadays technology we are using? So earlier BSNL, Airtel using telephone cables to internet. Now we are using fiber channel, right? So what is this modem will do? The modem connect to the ISP through the fiber optical cables. Okay, so you modem receive internet. Modem first it will receive internet from ISP. Okay, then it distribute modem distribute internet to our network. So that's why modem make you connected to ISP or a modem connected to internet. Some Wi-Fi routers or a router built-in modem kind of stuff, that is we'll see. Okay, point is in our home we don't see any modems. In our home we don't see any modem kind of stuff. So this is the picture. I have to explain directly, but we'll try to put it here as a notes, easy for you. Very good. Guys, look at here. This is the modem. Modem, from modem to ISP connection. In the modem, you will configure username and password. In a modem, you will put your ISP given you a authentication username password. In the modem only, we'll put our username password. So whenever you switch on the modem will send a signal to ISP. Are you available? Can I connect? This is my username. This is my password. Yes. ISP verify username and password. And what is your internet? Means 10 Mbps or 50 Mbps or 100 Mbps. Then there is a check mark. Okay. So once it is done, you will get an internet to your modem. So you receive a modem, up to modem, you are getting internet. But you have a devices. These devices should get internet. So how to get it? So we are distributing or connecting from this modem to our local network we using router. So router one side it is our LAN network, and other side it is connected to modem. So modem to ISP. Okay. So guys, see it is, I have a PCA, PCB, PCC. I connected to a switch because of these are desktop PCs, for example, and I connected to switch through wire. In my network, I have a wireless devices are there, mobile phones, laptops, right? Tabs, kind of stuff is there. If you have a wired devices, you'll connect it to switches or access points. If you have a wireless devices, then we'll connect it to wireless access point. Remember, LAN means you know what is LAN, you know, right? What is WLAN? Wireless LAN. How to create a wireless LAN? Very simple. Wireless access point and your devices. Their devices are communicating each other through wirelessly. Okay, these devices will connect. So that is also called as wireless AP, wireless access point or a wireless AP. So wireless devices required wireless access point, wired devices required just an access point or a switch. Okay, now this router is connected to switch and wireless access point to distribute this internet connectivity to make a internet connectivity. Okay, so one side of this router is a LAN network where it is, you can see the private LAN network. Another side is connected to your modem. So modem is connected to ISP. It is like a public or a WAN connectivity. Okay, guys. Here in the picture, if you want to communicate from PC A to PC B, you will communicate directly through the switch. You don't require router for communication. But you want to communicate from PC A to google.com. You want to open google.com page, means packet is sent to the switch to router to modem to ISP to so many other routers, and finally reach google.com. So if APC or BPC or a mobile or a laptop, so everything we have to pass through router first of all to go outside of our local network. So that interface we are calling it as a default gateways. Guys, nowadays in our home, we don't see all these things in our places. In generally, nowadays we are not having all in one kind of okay. We are having at home Wi-Fi router, Geo Wi-Fi router kind of stuff. If you see, in our home Wi-Fi routers, here how many functions it will doing? Our home Wi-Fi routers, it is a modem. Also, if you have a Wi-Fi router in your home, guys, go and check what is the model of that modem, what is your internet connectivity, what is your modem, okay, how you connected to your Wi-Fi router, that is also important. So your Wi-Fi router act like a modem for internet connectivity, and WAN configuration you can see. If you go to your Wi-Fi router configuration window, you can see WAN configuration, LAN configuration, and wireless configurations also there. So please check it. There's a modem, router, small switch or hub is there built in, switch or hub kind of stuff. Okay, and also it is a wireless access point. Because it's a Wi-Fi, so it is a wireless access point. We can connect with the cables to our routers generally, either one or four there in generally. It is also a router, it is a modem kind of stuff. Okay, so that's why you don't see modem, router, switches, wireless access point separately. We are all in the one single device only. Guys, not only that one, in our home, the Wi-Fi router is act like a DHCP server. So if when I be telling there is a DHCP server, you may not seen in our home or offices, because we are also using this Wi-Fi routers like a routers act like a DHCP server, DNS servers, local DNS servers. Local DNS servers, because public DNS servers are separate. It's act like a DHCP server, DNS servers, and default gateway also. Wi-Fi router does many things it is doing. Okay, understandable. Okay, guys, the last just 2-3 minutes, and then we'll take a small break, 5 minutes break. Then I will start OSA layers. Okay, OSA layers. It is simple. It's take 30 minutes. Okay, at least names I will tell. Okay. So guys, see, it is important networking device, hubs, switches, routers, and modem. Okay, of course there is some other set are there like a firewalls and other devices also there. Hub is a non-intelligent device. It does not understand MAC address and IP address. Hub is broadcast packet to every device in the network. Hub is a single broadcast domain and single collision domain. Users for a it is used for a LAN communication. Okay, we use for a basic LAN communication suitable for a small networks. Why? Because of this broadcasting leading to more collisions. The number of collisions increases, packet data loss. So better it is suitable for a small networks. It is a layer 1 device as per OSC layer. It is a physical layer device. Repeater, sometimes hubs act like a repeater. Repeater means it repeats the signal, so then we can able to communicate for little longer distances. Okay, and of course we are having a Wi-Fi extenders. In nowadays popular one is Wi-Fi extender, also called as a repeater. It is switch is an intelligent device. Okay, switch is an intelligent device which can understand MAC address of a devices, and it create a MAC address table. Means the port number is mapped to the switch port number mapped to the device MAC address. Okay, so switch initially act like a broadcast packets. Okay, switch broadcast packets to everyone initially. Later it unicast once MAC address table is created. Switch is used in LAN communication. It is a layer 2 device. It is a data link layer. Small and large networks, we can use the switches. Both small and large networks also it is suitable. Switch is a single broadcast domain and multi-collision domains. It's a port wise, it is collisions will occur. Okay, so number of collisions are actually less, and the data loss is also little less. Okay, functional switches like a forwarding, MAC address landing kind of stuff. So switch is basically layer 2 switch. Switch is basically layer 2 OSA layer 2 because it can understand MAC address only. But there is a layer 3 switch. Layer 3 switch can also there, which is used for certain purposes like inter VLAN routing, BTP kind of stuff. Okay, the layer 3 switches act like a switch as well as a router functionality is also there. It means it can understand IP addresses and as well as a routing and routing router functionality like a routing packets. Router is also intelligent device. It understand logical addressing. Switches understand MAC address layer 2. Router is layer 3 understand logical address means IP address. Router is an internetworking device. To form a single network, we need a hub or a switch, but to connect it to our more different networks, we need a router. So that is a internetworking device, which connects to our more networks, which make a communication between to our more networks. Router use both LAN side and WAN side of communication. Means internally it is a LAN communication when it can able to we can connect to other networks or we can connect it to WAN through the router. Okay, it is a layer 3 device. What is this router? We call it router, but actually it is router. Root means path. Router shows best path to reach the destination. Routers use routing tables to know how to reach the destination. These routing tables are created by manually or automatically. If you create manually, so that is you create manually means it is a static routing, and if it is a larger the network, static routing is not suitable. We use a dynamic routing protocols to build these routing tables automatically. So some routing protocols are RIP, EIGRP, OSPF. And also I explained about ping and TRACERT. Ping will tell you whether you are able to reach the destination or not. TRACERT will tell you how you reach the destination. Okay. Next, last one is modem, guys. The modem actually it is a modulator and demodulator, which is a edge of our network. So modem we use a modem to connect to the internet or a ISP. So once you are established the connectivity to ISP will connect us to internet. So you receive internet through modem and it is distributed through the router. In our machines, in our that is same. Some Wi-Fi routers built-in modems are there, direct connected. So your router act like a DHCP, act like a default gateway. Router IP address is default gateway IP address. What is default gateway? Whenever you want to communicate outside of your network, you need a router. That router, our interface, our side interface is default gateway generally. Okay. In generally, if you want to split the networking devices like a switches, wireless access point, routers, okay, modem kind of stuff. Okay. So now we are getting everything into one single Wi-Fi router. Okay. Also, these Wi-Fi routers act like a DHCP server, DNS servers, local DNS servers, and also default gateways.